Yeah, no, I feel great now. I feel I'm good to go.
It was one of those things I think you had mentioned a couple of days ago. If you had to play, you could have, but you felt it was the smart thing just to give it maybe till Wednesday and just make sure.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I feel like it's something that you kind of, if you really had to or something, you would. But I mean, you don't want to make it worse. That's the biggest thing about it. You don't want to miss longer period of games. You kind of want to make sure that get it well and be back to 100% and not risk it.
Is that something you've learned from maybe earlier in your career when you had injuries?
Yeah, I feel like I was pushing it in the Montreal game a little bit, and as I said before, there's no excuses for that. But still, I feel like I wasn't playing 100% in the Montreal game, and you can't let that happen. And just as I said, you just want to be 100% and you want to feel great, and I feel like I'm that point now.
There are three goalies. What's the key to getting your work in and just making it work in your opinion?
I don't know. It's something that's I'm kind of used to it at this point, but just focus on your own thing. You really can't control anything else. You know what you need at this point. I feel like I've been playing long enough that I know what I need to work on and what I need to do in the practice. Get my reps in. So kind of just worrying about my own stuff when the practice is on, and go from there.
I remember when Craig Anderson was here, you used him as a good resource for you. He talked a lot. James Reimer is kind of in that same situation. He hasn't played quite as long as Craig has, but still. Do you use him as a good resource too, as a veteran type of a goaltender?
Yeah, I said before, Andy and Reims are both great examples. They played, longer time and long time in the league, and there's always reasons for that. It doesn't happen by accident, and they have always something to tell you, something you can learn from them. And I feel like it doesn't really need to be hockey related, but I think both of those guys, they've been a huge help for me, and it's great to have a guy like that.
What's the key to having your game? You've been off a week to get your game back to where it was before the Montreal game.
Kind of same as practice, just worry about your own stuff. I know what has been working for me this season. Kind of stick to those key points. I don't think there's anything crazy. It's only a week that happens, even though I will be healthy sometimes. So I don't think it's anything too crazy. You don't want to get into your own head about it. I feel like the team has been playing well in front of me on the games I've been playing. So just worrying about my own stuff and kind of go back to those key points what I've been using this season, anyways.
How do you guys look at this overall? I mean, yes, you're one game under 500, but on the other side of the coin, you're only 2 points out of a playoff spot when you look at it that way. So how do you guys look at the season itself?
I feel like, I think the biggest thing right now is that there's games that we kind of left on the table. There's games we should have won, we could have won. And kind of trying to figure why that keeps happening, why we kind of leave. There's those close games we maybe should have won. So, kind of trying to start to turn those to our favor is the biggest thing right now. And overall we'll be hanging on the 500 right now, but we want to get over that. I think that's the biggest thing right now. It's not enough to be a 500 team and make it to the playoffs. So, there's still some things we need to improve on, and I think that's what we're doing right now.
What have you learned about James, just the man, the guy he is?
He's a great guy. I feel like he's really professional. He does his work on the ice and off the ice. He's really helpful. I feel like you need to have certain type of personality to play as long as he has and play as well as he has. So I feel like he's everybody. I don't think anybody here has anything bad to say about him, and tells a lot.
Accountability was a big topic, coming into this year, players saying that they wanted it. Lindy saying that he was going to enforce that. How have you seen him do that so far this season, and how have the players responded to it?
I think the guys are responding good. I think that's kind of what everybody was demanding and wanting. And I feel like right now we, how we approach it is just everybody's kind of worry about yourself, your own game first, and then look at the bigger picture. But I feel like everybody's taking pride in their own game, on the details. I think some of the games we have been like losing that a little bit, and that's kind of where we lost some points. And I think Lenny has done a good job pointing those out. I think from the goalies to the forwards, I feel like everybody is a little bit more on their toes this year, and I think it will pay off.